Welcome back. Bajaj Electricals is on a premiumization journey. Last year, Bajaj unveiled a new brand positioning using Bajaj Built for Life tagline to reinvent the legacy brand Bajaj and bring in premium and new products across categories. More recently, in the peak summer season, the company launched a new brand Next that intends to engage with upscale urban consumers who expect more from their appliances in terms of experience, technology and design. To tell us more, we are joined in by Anuj Poddar, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer, Bajaj Electricals Ltd, speaking about Bajaj 2.0. How are they making four brands, Bajaj, Morphy Richards, Nirlep and the newly launched Next, more aspirational for the Indian consumer? Listen in. Anuj, welcome to CNBC-TV18. So, Bajaj Electricals has launched a new brand, Next, which plays in the premium consumer appliances space. If you can tell us more about it and what is the need gap that you're fulfilling with this brand?
Thank you, Shivani. Firstly, I just want to say I'm truly excited about this launch, right? And I'll tell you why. And while you said it's premium, of course it's a premium brand. It's for urban, discerning consumers. But the way we see it, it's a high-performance brand, and high-performance products is what we promise under that. And when I say high performance, to us it's three things that we're really offering, which is superior technology, superior design, and superior experience. And let me explain that to you. So what we've launched with first is the fans category. In the fans category, when we're saying superior technology, and to your question on the consumer gap or the need gap, it's very simple. All the fans, if you look at in the industry today, were sold on the promise of terms that don't mean anything to a consumer, that RPM, which is high speed, or air delivery, which, what does air delivery mean to a consumer? And I'll tell you technically what it is. It's more air in the room. What we are saying is air thrust, that you will feel better air on your body, on the human body, on the skin. That's what a person, a consumer wants from the fan. And we are actually promising and quantifying that to call it 20% higher air thrust, that you will feel that stronger on your body. And obviously it's backed by technology. It's been 2 years of R&D. We've engineered the motor, we've engineered the blades, we've engineered the design to deliver that. So that's part one. Part two, technology, functional needs are not enough. So when we say superior design, look at those fans. I genuinely drool over those fans, okay? I do think it's the best looking fans in the country today. We've got international design studios who partnered with us because these fans are expression of your aesthetics, your lifestyle, your home decor, etc. And lastly, when I say superior experience, everything about this brand is superior experience. From the time you order it, all our communication, the unboxing experience, we've taken efforts on what comes out of the box, call our customer care, see the service agent. Every touch point with the consumer on this brand will spell a difference here.
Yeah, so generally I have seen there is a lot of push towards premiumization by Bajaj Electricals. How is it different from your other premium products?
Bajaj itself is premiumizing, to take your word.
Yeah.
But when I say premiumizing, Bajaj is becoming a more aspirational brand. We are covering all the different price segments. We used to typically operate in the value for money or sub-economy, but we are taking products. Our ASPs are going up across the categories, right? Not that we're vacating value, and I'll come back to that part. But the promise there and the proposition there is different. So we've relaunched Bajaj's Built for Life. So when we're saying, more aspirational products, but they're built to actually last longer, sure, higher durability. I can give you examples of that part. Sure. And they'll cut across price segments. So there's a premiumization journey on Bajaj, on price, but on a different attribute of durability. Sure. But Next is coming on a high performance, which is different. I will give you superior air. And we'll look at the other categories when they come, what that high performance means. An international design feel. Yeah. Morphy Richards is what we are known for as a premium brand. To me, that premiumness is about a lifestyle brand. It's a convenience brand. So, and it's more mirrored to the modern lifestyle. It's about coffee culture. It's about personal grooming, fashion and looks. It's about baking. And our products are, a stand mixer, a personal grooming, appliances, those kind of lifestyle products, etc. So it's premium, but on very different definitions for each of these brands.
Yeah, now coming back to Next, it's a new brand. What is going to be the marketing plan, the media plan in the coming months to, create more awareness about it? And what all products do we expect from Next in the coming months?
So it's a soft launch, to be honest, as of now.
Yeah.
We've launched online only. We are watching it in terms of what is the initial customer response. To be honest, it's good reviews that we're getting so far. I think there's a learning curve we want to take over the next few months, yeah, before we open it up wider across channels, go into the physical networks, etc. In terms of products, right now we're focused on fans. That's what we're talking about. Yeah. But in that too, you'll see a rollout of many more fans over the coming months.
Okay. And how has the summer season been so far for Bajaj Electricals? What are the key trends?
So, while everybody complains about the heat, intense heat wave, etc.
That's the season for you. This is the
We are
season
not complaining.
for you.
So, the more heat, the more coolers and fans get sold. So, I think we're happy to have had a good, intense summer. We've had bouts of unseasonal rain, which have been little dips in between. But outside of that, I think it's been a good season for both fans and coolers. I would dare to say we are well ahead of industry in terms of growth rate for both of these categories. And it's coming at a good time because at the same time we're launching more products and segments and the new brand here.
Sure. I'm tempted to ask you, Anuj, what does it take to reinvent a legacy company like Bajaj Electricals? And now you have these 4 distinct brands, which is Nex, Morphy, Richards, Bajaj Electricals and Nirlep. So what does it take to reinvent?
Short answer, it takes a lot. It's not easy, right?
How did you do that then?
So the first point, like I told you, it starts from the consumer. And we had to flip our thinking into becoming consumer-centric. That we will not think it's our brand, where do we go? We'll think of what the market opportunity, what the segments are, what is the need gap, and then how do we serve that, okay? From that, to repeat, as I said, came the multi-brand strategy. That we will create a house of brands, and which is what we've done. About 2.5, 3 years ago, we embarked on what we call a brand architecture framework. So in this multi-brand, each brand, we defined a matrix of its positioning, price point, product categories, consumer segments, how all of that in the confluence of each of these factors as to where we want to play the game. With that in place, then you have the end game in mind. Then it's more about working back from the end game to where we are, particularly for a legacy brand like Bajaj. That shift between our legacy to where we want to be, it cannot be sudden, it cannot be alienating the existing consumers. So we've tried to do that in a seamless manner, which yet carries along the consumers that you have, but now with a very clear proposition. To give you a little more specific, so Bajaj just stood for trust. Okay, everybody said it's a trusted brand, known brand. But what's the proposition to me? What does trust mean for me as a consumer? I can't eat trust, I can't deliver trust. My appliance has to stand for something. So we extended the definition of trust to saying built for life. Sure. It's a brand, it's a product that will stay with you for life. It stands for durability. It'll never fail you, right? So that's a seamless extension. Now what we did, this is not just a marketing slogan or a brand campaign. It took us 2 years to re-engineer all our products to actually deliver superior life. And I'll give you examples. Our mixers come with a lifetime warranty for the blades. Our water heater, this is an industry first, comes with a 10-year warranty on the tanks. Or fans come with a 5-year warranty. So we engineered products to actually back them with these claims and then deliver that brand promise. So to your question on taking a legacy brand, we want to preserve that relationship. We really value that relationship and yet deliver more to all the consumers in that journey.
And in an interview I read somewhere you're calling it Bajaj 2.0, where you have a plan in place from 2023 to 2026 for the next 3 years. If you can share some details, give us a sneak peek into what the plan is.
Put simply, I would say we just want to stand for distinct products and distinct brands, right? That's the outcome. So when I talk products, we've had a whole plethora of products, huge range and portfolio, etc. But they didn't stand out in the marketplace. So we are trying to innovate, but innovate, when I say innovate, meaningful innovation. Stand for different propositions. And all of these examples that I gave you of the fans, mixers, water heaters, I can tell you for irons, every single product category. Now we're actually pushing the envelope on innovation. Each of these categories will have distinct products across price points. So you're at a value for money price point, we will stand for something distinct. And that in turn leading to a brand sharpening of communication. I just spoke about Bajaj, but so for Nex also that I spoke about, take Morphy Richards, right? It's just a premium brand, but premium does not stand for anything. There's an international swag to that brand. It has superior design. It's a lifestyle angle that I spoke to you about. It's about convenience. Now we're going to sharpen that communication. Nirlep, which is the 4th brand in the stable, next few months you'll see a very relaunched new sharper positioning for that. So that to me is BL 2.0, that Bajaj Electricals 2.0 will stand for very distinct identity in terms of its products and brands. And certainly 3 years from now, hopefully you and the consumers and market will look at us very differently.
All the best for that. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Shivani.
With that, it's a wrap on Storyboard this week. You can catch all of our content on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. Thanks for watching. We will be back same time next week. See you soon.